Okay, now it's recording.
Sit up, please. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So, I have a guest.
Me.
It's David! We haven't filmed together in...
A year.
Everyone asks me all the time, when are we going to film again? And honestly, it's up to you because I'm always willing to film.
Man.
He is a busy man. And in fairness, like, this is not David's thing as such. So, like, he's doing it for the love of me, really. Aren't you? The video we're doing today kind of started when I did one of those like question boxes on Instagram. It was just a general Q&A and people started asking me a lot about like travel and all the places we've been to and how we've gone there and whatnot. So I then came up with the idea to just make a video on all the places that we've travelled and what our travel plans are and all that. And I have a little notebook here of all the questions he's asked me. There's a lot of them. So I wrote them down so like we can actually answer these questions properly, so you guys can like hopefully learn some tips from this if you're planning a holiday for this year. Am I right?
We've one or two.
We've one or two plans. Want to start or will I start?
I'll read.
He can pick the first question. We both have to answer them.
How to save for a trip.
Don't spend your money. We always kind of just save our money.
I always save my money.
Yeah, he's way better at saving than I am. Always have it in the back of our head, what if we end up going somewhere, so we always keep a little bit of money aside for that reason. We don't go out every weekend drinking or anything.
I do, every weekend.
David literally doesn't drink a lot, which is fine, and like obviously we both drink, but we just wouldn't be out like every single weekend, so that actually saves so much money.
Now when I get paid, I always just put money aside at the start so that we have it there.
Exactly. Get you a man that's
just
good with numbers.
Spend Aideen's money. Do you use fake tan on holidays? Honestly, I don't think I've ever used fake tan on holidays.
You should, because you're tasty.
I literally just do on Thursday nights here.
At the start I might, but like...
Yes you do.
I do, yeah, no I do. But like I don't top it up all the time on holidays. I do wear it, definitely. Like, but I'm also not really that bothered once I'm on the holiday. Like when I'm going on holiday I love to be tanned, and then as it starts to fade I'm just like meh, if I'm in the mood I'll put more on, if not. Obviously like fake tan is better because like one, you don't have to sit in the sun, and two, it's better for your skin to just wear fake tan, so. Revolut,
good for your holidays.
Yes. Yeah, we use that all the time because you don't get charged.
A lot of our trips recently we've been away with people, so we've kind of split bills and that
so
kind of stuff.
So handy for that when you're out for a meal with a load of people. One person just puts it on their Revolut and just
for hotels and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I would definitely recommend getting Revolut, even just for like general life. It's like a very handy app. List everywhere you've been and rate them. Don't even think about it. Just say, shout out, like rate it 1 to 10. As soon as you say it, we both just say the answer.
Rome.
10.
9.
Rome was class.
It was just so hot when we were there, but it was deadly.
It's such a nice place. The food is unreal. It's just, that was our favourite city break, I think, wasn't it? LA. 10.
9.
Ah! LA.
We got robbed the last time we were there.
Okay, fair. But like, you can't...
And it's pretty expensive.
You can't like judge a place for an incident that happened once out of how many times we've been there.
But it is brilliant.
It's unbelievable. I would live there tomorrow if visas weren't a thing.
Where else have we been?
A long ass list. I made a list.
Amalfi Coast?
Oh, 9.
9.
That was so nice. The nicest sea I've ever swam in.
The food. The hotel we stayed in was class.
We went to Italy like 2 years ago. We stayed in Hotel Villa Night.
Up the mountains in Amalfi.
Oh my god, unbelievable. Just found it on booking.com and literally booked the accommodation. We flew to Rome, spent a few days in Rome, and then got a car.
And we drove
to Amalfi, because a lot of people are asking how do you get to Amalfi, like from Dublin or whatever. I don't think you can go direct.
You'd have to fly into
Naples
or else.
Or else I would recommend doing what we
Rome
did.
and drive.
How far was the drive? Like 4 hours?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
They drive
crazy. We had no air conditioning.
It was such a shit car. We literally had to pull into the car rental place when we were coming home. The guy that worked in the rental place was like, move over, move over. He jumped in the driver's seat and sped us over to the front of the airport because we were about to miss our flight. Let's pick out like 2 more places each. 3, 2, 1. Bali.
10.
8.
Why would you say 8? It's clearly a 10.
I love Bali, but you love...
I'm obsessed with Bali.
Bali.
I want to go again.
We've been there twice. The first time we went, got Bali belly, and well,
that's the story from another day.
and then the second time we went was definitely better. One, because we probably had a little bit more money.
And we kind of knew what to expect.
And we knew what to expect. We kind of knew where to go, where not to go. Both times we went for like 4 weeks. We could definitely do it in 2. The flight is so long that you want to go for like a good bit to make it worth your while.
The second time, because we had other people, we met up with other couples that we knew.
Yeah.
We knew where to stay. We knew all the nice restaurants. We just had
a really good time.
The Udaya
Hotel, gorge. 4 Points in Seminyak. Yeah. That's a really nice little gem of a hotel. We also went to Dubai on the way home from Bali the second time we went, which I would recommend doing, but we both said we do it at the start.
Yeah.
So fly to Dubai first, then Bali, because
I was sick.
Yeah, we were both just so tired, and then like by the time we got to Dubai, we were kind of over being on holidays. It gets to a point, you know, and you're just like, what?
That sounds so ungrateful.
No, but when you're away for that long,
I think we just knew we were going home, so it was hard.
We were kind of ready to just go back to a routine and like cook dinners ourselves, because like when you're eating out every night for a month, like that's a lot. Like you just want a routine again. Another thing, actually, a main thing in Bali that we did that we didn't do the first year, but we did it this time, was Mount Batur. It's basically like a hike up a volcano, but you leave at like 2 in the morning, so it's like pitch black when you're walking up, and you have torches, and like it's kind of it's not hard, but it's like a bit creepy because it's black and you can't see anything. So you're
I love that shit though.
Yeah, like that's
I do that like every weekend if I could.
Yeah, but like I did really enjoy it, and the view at the top is amazing. Like you see like the sunrise, and like if you get it on a good morning, and so check the weather as you're doing it, because we were checking for clear skies, because if you didn't get a clear sky, it would be kind of shit. Vancouver,
9.5.
Oh, honestly, I'd give Vancouver like a 7. I liked it. I'm not miserable. I liked it, but I just could never see myself like settling down and living there. Like it was fun to be there, but I just was like, I don't know, I didn't feel like at home. Like, you know, when you go somewhere and you're just like, wow, I feel like this is where I'm meant to be. Like that's how I feel about LA. I'm just like, oh my god, like
yeah, I did Erasmus there.
Yes, you lived
so
there.
So I lived there for 8 months during college. So I had like a group of friends, play football.
You had your whole little life set up there. So
like
obviously it's different.
We went skiing at the weekends. We had like, that was like, I built like a life there.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, when we went, we had the best time ever, because we stayed with 2 of our friends.
You didn't have that same kind of experience.
No, but I had an amazing time. Like, we had such a laugh with our friends. Like, it was such a good holiday, but I just don't think I could live there. So how much money would you need for Bali? It kind of depends what way you want to do it, I think. Like, you could...
I think Bali, you could spend as much as you want.
Or as little as you want. You could spend a little and still get a really good experience out of it.
The first time we went, like, our hotels cost, like, €60 a night each, roughly. That's what we were trying to stay to. That was a good, what was it, 2015?
Like, the hotels we were staying in had pools and like breakfast included, and
they were good.
They were really nice hotels.
I think the price have gone up a bit, like, so like last year.
It's gotten more popular.
Worth it.
I think if you're going in like a big group, I would probably consider doing like Airbnb if you can't do that there, or get a villa or something.
Yeah.
I don't actually even know how much they cost, but if there was a massive group of you, like if you're like a student on a budget, basically, like, I would say...
See, we're not big drinkers, so like...
Yeah. But like, that's because we're like on a couple holiday. Like, if you're with... Friends. If you're a student and you're with a group of 10 people, you're obviously going to be going out like every night, like.
So then you just wouldn't be going to as nice restaurants.
Yeah, I feel like also you wouldn't care about nice restaurants. They'll do like a night out with the 2 of us, but just not every night. Like, maybe like 1 or 2 at the night.
Like 3 nights a week.
Yeah, normally like we're out all the fucking time. To answer that question, how much money do you need if you're like a student? I think you'd be fine with 2,000.
Spending money.
I think you'd be fine. Do you do a J1? Nope, I didn't, because I didn't go to college.
Did a brief J1 in Chicago for like 6 or 7 weeks, but that was in the middle of being in Vancouver, so I had no money, so I didn't really like it.
For anyone that isn't from Ireland and doesn't know what a J1 is, it's basically like a 3-month visa that you can go and work in the States or Canada. Is it Canada? Yeah, it is Canada. Or is that a separate thing?
I think it's called...
You can do a J1 in Canada if you want, but most people just kind of go to like California or like New York or something and just work for the whole summer and just go out with your friends and have the ball.
Yeah.
How do we like book our holidays? Do we do it ourselves, or do we do it through like a travel agent? I don't know if you've ever booked it through a travel agent.
No, it all through booking.com or...
Yeah, Google Flights. Booking.com.
Airbnb the odd time, but we kind of try to stick to booking.com.
Airbnb is good when you're in the States, because hotels can be expensive in the States, I find.
Yeah.
So Airbnb is good for that. But anytime we've been to like Italy or Bali or Portugal or wherever we've been, like more European places, we just do hotels.
I'm so obsessed with swimming pools, so like
Yeah.
hotels. Airbnb, a lot of Airbnbs won't have pools, so we're not really beach people. Although
no, no, we're not beach people. Let's not lie about it. Like we're not.
One or two places on the list where we need to get used to the beach.
Yeah, we have a few things planned.
Well, semi-planned.
We have some flights booked for this year. Let's just say that thing about Bali that we forgot to mention.
You just
you
get
can
a taxi.
literally get a taxi that costs like 30 quid and it will bring you from
Yeah.
one part of the country to the next. When we first got together, we like randomly decided to just like, okay, let's go away together for 5 weeks to Vietnam, and we just like literally booked flights. We had no money. Like I had no money. I had like a really good time. Did those overnight buses that were like 12 hours and oh my god, it was horrendous.
We met some cool people on that trip though.
We had such a good time.
I feel like every holiday we've been on, we've met people and like
kind
we're
of keep
still
in
staying.
contact. That's the beauty of social media, isn't it? Like we still, even when we went to Vegas, we made like 2 friends that like from America, and they like came over to Ireland. We brought them out, like you know what I mean? I love that about holidays. You just don't know who you're gonna meet. Like, do you prefer traveling in a group or just the 2 of us? I like both.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think for making decisions and stuff, it's definitely easier when it's just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of.
Yeah, when there's a big group of people, even just trying to pick a restaurant
like
can become
restaurants.
complicated.
I'm a little bit fussy sometimes.
Yeah, it's actually you that is complicated the whole time.
The crack with a group is brilliant, and then we spend so much time together, just the 2 of us, that it is nice to be around other people.
I also feel like when you're in your 20s, it's like now's the time to go and travel with your friends as much as you can, because like when you're older and you have kids or whatever, like everyone moves on with their lives and they have their own lives, and like it's rare to go away with your friends. So I feel like, yeah, I'm all for going with the group. Have you ever had a bad experience while traveling?
Yes.
Oh, do tell.
In Vietnam, I got sick everyone. Oh no, did I get sick?
No.
No. I think I got sick. I chipped my front tooth because I was so drunk.
We did this thing in Vietnam called the Castaway boat, where it's probably one of the most popular like touristy things to do in Vietnam. You basically
in Ha Long Bay, wasn't it?
Yeah, Ha Long Bay. You go on like a boat for like 2 nights, and like it's really good fun. We met so many people. We had an absolute ball, but it was David's birthday on the night we were on it.
There was like 20 of us on the boat.
And there were so many of us on it, and they basically had David like upside down doing a keg stand. Whenever he went down, when he came back up, and like he smiled and half of his tooth was gone.
Oh, I was so mad. We were literally
so
like
annoyed.
we were like a week and a half into a 5-week holiday, and I was like, I can't even go to a dentist here.
He literally had a missing tooth.
I had half a tooth for 3.5 weeks. I was just so mad.
Oh. Okay, this is David's demonstration of a keg stand.
I'm twerking, but it's upside down.
This is a keg of beer, and somebody holds you by the 2 legs. Someone holds you by the 2 legs.
And you're like,
what else bad has happened to us, I suppose?
You got sick.
I got really sick in Bali, like to the point where I thought I was going to die.
Oh yeah. No, I was talking about Italy.
Oh, in Italy. Oh, that was self-inflicted. Bali, I got really, really sick. That's just be so careful in Bali, like don't have ice, like if you can drink stuff out of like, no seriously, don't say like I was so unwell. I passed out in a restaurant, like I was so unwell. Try the food, like we tried all the like local food, and local food is unbelievable, but just be a little bit conscious of what you're eating, because I just was so unwell. It was actually the worst time.
But this year we were both fine.
Yeah, we were fine. I was also very paranoid. I like to go for a girls' trip. I mostly just go to Spain on a girls' trip. It's cheap, it's cheerful, you get the sun. The flights are literally a 2-hour flight, like it's so handy. That's always like an easy one to do. But I am going to Miami on a girls' trip. I'm so excited. I'm going in February. It's going to be so much fun. So I'll let you guys know what that's like.
I'm going to Manchester for the football. So.
Have you been skiing? I haven't.
Yes, love skiing.
David's an adrenaline junkie. I just imagine myself like dying if I go skiing.
Yeah, you'd literally be like Bambi. Would you ever live abroad?
Yes.
Would you?
I would you?
Oh, I'd love to live abroad.
I would too.
Let's do it.
Okay. Do we ever argue on holidays? No.
When
Like-
I'm hungry.
Yeah, but like no. Like no. normal
We don't
couple
really argue
bakery
that much
stuff,
in
like
general.
no, if someone pisses someone off or something stupid and then you're over it in
Usually
like
it's
5
because
minutes.
I'm hungry. Dean doesn't like her makeup.
No, I don't even wear makeup on holidays.
Okay.
One place you haven't visited yet that's on your list. I want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah. We both said Hawaii's on the list.
I also want to go to the Bahamas.
I really want to go to New Zealand.
Yeah. I mean, I'd
Not
go.
to live, but just to like do like 3 weeks a month. And Fiji.
Oh yeah, I want to go to Fiji.
Because Terry and David always tell us it's the best place.
Yeah, they do. My boyfriend doesn't want to travel, but I do. Hell.
Oh, get rid of him.
Stop.
Get rid of him.
No. Like, not everyone is into that. I think you just need to
Compromise.
Being honest, like, find someone a friend that wants to travel and still go.
Yeah, I wouldn't
like
not
put your
go.
life on hold because someone doesn't want to do the exact same thing as you for a couple of weeks.
If you really wanted to go somewhere and I didn't, I wouldn't mind if you went with your friends, or if like vice versa. I don't think you'd mind.
I just wouldn't not do it because of someone, if that makes sense. And he says I'm always on my phone, yeah?
Into Coachella. Are you going to Coachella? Yes. Number 3. Let's do it.
We've been the past 2 years.
Can't wait to see.
No
I
one.
don't know anybody playing. Lewis Capaldi, come on.
The lineup
Lana
this
Del
year,
Rey, fucking I can cry.
actually, and Frank Ocean. Like, I am.
Frank Ocean, I don't even know this lad.
Yeah, but I do. Coachella is unbelievable. I would definitely recommend the experience if you like music, if you like good weather, if you like having fun with your friends.
The good weather, it's
just cool. Like, it's just a really cool experience. Like, yes, it is expensive. Like, not gonna lie, like, it is expensive, and you have to be super organized, super planning it. Like,
yes, it's stupidly expensive, but like you know for most of the year that you're going, so it's like
just say
like we
budget.
Like you book flights well in advance, you book your tickets well in advance, your accommodation, like, and then
Yeah.
like we split the accommodation, so it's not as bad, and then it's like food and drink again. It's like as expensive.
I would say try and get an accommodation that has self-catering, so you can go to a supermarket, stock up a cook. We did that a lot last year and it was very helpful.
Yeah,
because
the first year we stayed in like was the Hard Rock in
it was good, but I much preferred the second year we went
Yeah.
when we had like,
the villa.
you want to be getting ready, you don't have to run off and go out for food and come back. It takes up so much time, so if you can cook in your own like little and have your own food and whatever, you can get ready and eat and just relax, have a few drinks. Like, it's just way more chilled, so I would definitely recommend that. Yeah, even like coming back from a night that you like the night, and if you want to cook, if you want to keep drinking, like, you have your own place.
Jesus, I love cooking.
You do.
Yeah.
Coachella is basically in Palm Springs, which is about a 2-hour drive from LA. If you drive, I'd recommend getting a car, fly into LA, drive to Palm Springs, and then your weekend begins. If you don't drive, I think there are buses included in your Coachella ticket. You can pay for a shuttle pass. So a shuttle pass basically picks you, like, a bus will arrive at your hotel, and then, or if it's not at your hotel, it gives you a list of all the hotels, and you can like get an Uber to the hotel that will pick you up, and it will drop you as close as it can to Coachella, and then same coming home. I do have a vlog of Coachella if you guys want to see it, but I am going to vlog it again this year, but I'm going to try and do it a little bit more in detail, and especially into the build up to it, because people just want to know all the details, and like it's really hard to like capture everything in like one little video, so I'll try and be as informative as I can.
Best spots to travel in Ireland for a weekend away?
Oh, we actually just booked one. We're going to Kerry.
I'm doing a race.
Dave's doing a race. I'm going.
So me and one of the guys from gym booked a race, and
Yeah.
now it's just turned into 10 people going down for a piss up.
It's the most Irish thing you've ever
So
heard,
we're
isn't
probably-
it? Like,
The race is just
irrelevant. The
yeah.
race is about the time. The moral of this story is save your money,
go traveling,
enjoy, live your life to the full.
drink less, love more.
If you're on holidays, drink more.
Yeah,
It's more fun.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to be go-kart to, like, you can not drink. It's totally fine to not drink. David doesn't really drink. It's fine. I'm saying that you do drink, but like, you just don't drink that. Anyway, whatevs. Be spontaneous and do shit, because we did that, and I think we're very spontaneous with stuff. We book things very last minute and just say, fuck it, let's go. Okay, well, we're gonna finish this video up here. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks to Nike for sponsoring the video.
Oh my god, hilarious. I wish
I was sponsored by Nike.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, they're gonna do peace sign. Do peace sign.